Thank you for your time.
Hello.
I guess the main and only injury news, really, unless you tell us differently, is Troy Deeney. Whether or not you think he can play a part on Wednesday, or whether it will be the weekend.
Troy Deeney worked hard, and day by day he is in the better condition. We have to see tomorrow how will be his situation, and I believe that in next two games will be maybe on Wednesday, but if not on Wednesday, I believe that for Saturday he will be available to join the squad.
So that's encouraging news, isn't it, for you and for the fans?
It's important player. We know that he's the striker who score, who know the movement, who know to finish the action, and for sure it's one of the important our players, and we're waiting his comeback because I believe and I'm sure that he can help us.
And the boost that you need, because obviously not a shot on target at Barnsley.
Yes, we didn't shoot on target, but we create some opportunity, good opportunity. Without to shoot on target, I agree with you, yes. But I believe that we create 4 or 5 good chance to score. To score the goal, you need to put the ball on target. If you're not, it's not this what we work. But again, I said a lot of times that I believe that these games, the last game, the team work hard, the team create, the team play better in the pitch. Our ball possession it was much better than in the previous games, and I believe that we did some progress if we speak about the attacking movement, the create the space, a lot of crosses, and when you have a lot of crosses, you need then the right movement in the 16-meter in the box. To score. In these games, we didn't have it in the first half, I believe. In second half, it was better, but again, we couldn't score, and we stay without points. No from us is happy because of the last two games that we take just 1 point, and we can speak with 3 games because in the games against Bournemouth we could see the goal in the extra time, and we could score and to finish the game earlier. But when you create the chance and when you miss the chance, how we missed in these games, in the last 3 games, I believe that we create altogether more than 10 chances. And don't forget that we have the player and the striker who scored 3 goals, who is young one, but he is not typical striker. He is more wing player than striker for me. But we didn't have something else now, and we play with him back because we know that except for the Glenn Murray, who is there and who takes some time, not long time and big time. Other 2 strikers is the strikers who stay out a long period and be waiting that they will come back and they will give us this what we need.
Yes, I hear what you say. But you've been involved in low-scoring games, really, so far this season. When you arrived, you said you were a flexible coach. Would you change the system? Would you think about, given the fact you haven't won in 3, changing the system so perhaps you risk conceding a goal so you could score goals?
Yes, we did it in the last 2 games. We are put 1 central defender out and we put midfield player inside. Yes, this is one of the solutions what you can do when you stay behind of the score. Yes, to change the system from one game to the other game, it's not easy, and especially if you don't have the players for this system, because in this moment we have 1 player with the left foot. Okay, and you know how we can use the other system. If we have 1 player who is not typical left back, he's more full back in system with 5, and I know it. That means I think a lot about that. In my coaching career, I play most of the time with 4 back. I said that I don't have problem, and I played sometimes and with 5. But I said a lot of times that my job is to create the best system with the player what I have. Okay, and in this moment, I believe that we have the player for this system. because we know that we stay out. We stay without Masina, who is the guy who can give us option. And with the 4 and with the 5, we can use him and like a left central defender, because if everybody knows that it's easier when you have these 2 central defender wide with a strong foot to be left and right, okay? Or to have in the 4 the left back, typical left back, yes, who use left foot. But in this moment, our situation is like this, and we need to. I need to try to find the balance and to use the player for the system what we have. Yes.
On the bright side, you're unbeaten at home in the league. Stoke, obviously in a very, very similar position to you in the league. Same points, not much difference in terms of goal difference either. Tough game on Wednesday.
Tough game like everyone, everyone is tough game, because here is, I said, it's not the same like in the Premier League. We need to adapt. We need to play stronger. We need to be stronger in our. We must be stronger in our duels. We must be stronger in our decision for the second ball. We have a lot of times our striker who play. Under the pressure with the hands of the opponent, and who keep them, who don't allow them to move, and these things is something what is here, and we need to adapt for this, and we need to play similar if we want to win the game. Our quality can come on the top just if we are adapt as fast as possible in condition what we have.
Yeah, sorry, I meant in the league, not I meant the Championship. Yeah. So Michael O'Neill, do you know much about him as a coach? Have you come across him before at all?
No. I know him, but I didn't cross him before. That means it's experienced coach, good coach, and we know that we have a tough game against one good team. A lot of quality player in front, fast player, good in the box, 2 experienced midfield players, and it's we know what we have ahead, who will we face on Wednesday. And we want to think about ourselves. This is most important in this moment, that we need to prepare ourselves for this game, to give our maximum in this 95, 96 minutes, how will be, and to win the game.
Just finally, looking back a little bit to the Barnsley match, Ben Wilmot has said that he takes personal blame. Do you accept that, or do you believe that he's wrong?
Listen, the mistakes is part of the game, and we cannot now put our finger in one guy, okay? Because he's part of the team, and I said a lot of time, the team is this who win the game, and the team is this who lose the game. We cannot speak just about one player. Never will be the one guy who scored the goal, and if you win 1-0, that this guy is win the game. No, the team is win the game. Okay, this is philosophy what I want to send to my player, to my team, and this is most important. He did mistake, yes. We concede the goal, but again, I'm sure that the most difficult moment is for him and for all of us after. But we are the team. We want to help each other. We want to work like one, and we want to reduce our mistakes.
Vlad, thank you for taking my questions. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Enzo. Hold on, just come off mute for me. Far away.
1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Hello.
Fine.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Nice to meet you. I'm speaking from Barcelona, a Chilean correspondent in Europe for Chilean television. I want to ask you about Francisco Serralta, of course, because when he moved from Italy to England, everyone thinks that it will be a big step for him in his career. He's really young, it's true, and but he's not playing so much in Watford. First, I want to ask you about how you can describe his profile, his football style, and what do you want from him in Watford? What is your plan?
First of all, this is a very good guy, quality person, and good worker. He works very hard every day. Okay, we know that when he came here, he came to test, to see him. We keep him here. We take decision to keep him. And in this moment, we have 5 players with him, 5 players in this position. He is one of 5. He waited his chance. He worked hard. We are satisfied with his behavior and on the pitch and out of the pitch. And in this moment, when you have 5 players and 3 of them play, you need to wait your chance. You need to wait your moment to come and to play and to give your maximum. Nothing else. We, all of us, is satisfied and happy because he's, how I said before, hard worker, professional guy. We are happy because he plays in the national team, and this is something what will give him confidence. And we work with him every day hard to get confidence and to show us his quality and to help the team. Need to wait the moment like in other guys, you know, because in this moment I have 20 players and 11 play. You understand what I mean?
Of course. Second question: if you saw the match against Chile against Uruguay, because he need to play with not so much minutes in Watford, he changed to national team and he need to play against Uruguay and, for example, against Luis Suarez, and he really did a interesting match. If you saw this match, if you saw his performance against Uruguay, because of course he hasn't played in Watford, and in 1 week after he need to play against Uruguay in the first level of qualifiers. It was really interesting because not so much minutes and show really important performance against some of the top national teams in the world, Uruguay and Suarez.
Yes, we are happy about his performance. We know that he did a good game, but in this position we have other 3 players who play in the national team. Okay.
Interesting challenge, interesting competition for him.
Interesting competition for him, and you know, it's a new challenge for him because it's not the same in the Serie B in Italy and the Championship. It's different competition. I'm sure that here is stronger competition. I've never been in Italy, but I can understand the way of the playing, how he's here, and I said that we're waiting for him to give him the chance on the right moment, and everything will depends on him and of his performance.
For understand, for Chilean people, for Latin American people in the situation of Francisco Serralta, what do you need to develop in Championship in England, because it's not so common for Chilean players go to England to play. It's really not so much Chilean players in this football. More to Italy, more to Spain, more to France, more to Portugal.
Here is a stronger rhythm.
What do you need to know?
It's rhythm is very strong. A lot of duels, and he's the tough guy. He's strong guy, and he's a top player who can give us a lot of things in the air, you know. And normally, everyone who came from abroad to the Championship, they need some period to adapt. I will tell you now that we try to adapt now the players who play in the Premier League for the Championship, because it's totally different competition. Premier League is more international, Championship is more typical England, and the football is not the same. How play in the Premier League, how play in the Championship, and a lot of times we lost some confidence because of the duel, because of the way how opponent play, and I believe that we are on a good way to adapt and to be better and better in this. And when we fixed some details about our duels, about our second balls, about some things what is important for this competition, I'm sure that and the result will be better and for all of us.
Okay, Mike, Adam, thank you, Enzo. Mike, Adam, you want to come up? Sorry, Mike.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
On Wednesday night or on Saturday, do you sense that the time is drawing near when you need Troy to come back into the team and provide a little bit of physical presence up front and a little bit of leadership perhaps on the pitch?
I said before that Troy is the guy who works hard. We are happy because of his behavior, how he works, and we're waiting the moment when he will be ready to play. We know that he has been injured. He missed a lot with the practices, but now in the last 2 weeks he worked day by day stronger and stronger. And I said that depends of his situation. We'll see if we'll take him for the game on Wednesday. If not, for game on Saturday, he will be, I believe, with us. If something not happen in next 2-3 days, I believe it that will not happen, and will be every next day better for him, and he will be ready for this game, for some part of the game to help the team.
Thank you. The only time we have seen Troy this season was when he came off the bench for a few minutes at the end of the game against Luton. Can you tell us how he got injured again? Was he injured in that few minutes on the pitch against Luton, or was it in training afterwards?
I give him the space and time in this game because he's worked with us before these games. But after that, he felt again the same problem what he had, and he stayed out after this game again. One period of 2 weeks, if I remember good, 2.5 weeks, and after that he's come back again, and now he's on the shape where he can help us in some part of the game.
Thank you. Last one from me. To Watford fans who are getting a little anxious after 2 draws and a defeat in the last 3 games, have you got a message to them? Just to be patient and to remind them that the championship was never going to be easy. You were never going to romp through it, winning every week. Do you think that some fans have lost sight of how difficult a division the championship is?
And don't have an easy competition, especially championship. Championship is one of the most difficult competition. You have here a lot of teams who is on the same level, and it's every game is different on the way that you need to prepare the game, and you need to play maximum. Doesn't matter against who you play. You must give your maximum. You must be on the top level to win the game. If you are not, you cannot win. That means to what I can for our fans. What I said for our fans, I said just that we work hard. We work day by day to improve our game. Doesn't matter if we win or if we lose or if we play draw. In each game, you have a lot of things to improve, and this is our target, to be better and better. And I'm sure that in the future, in the next games, we will be better than in the previous games.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Vlad. Just a couple of quick questions from me. Just following up from what Mike said there, is there the feeling almost within the squad, the playing staff, and also the hierarchy that you speak to as well, and within your coaching staff, that it's not fair to judge what's being done until everyone is available to you, and then you can put out your best side?
Guys, I'm not here to looking for excuse. Okay, I don't want to looking for excuse, and don't want to tell that I never said it. I just said what we have. Okay, and when you ask me about the players who is injured, I need to give you answer about their position and if they are available or not. Okay, but all these games we start to win the game, and normally is that if we don't have a good result, or of us is frustrated, or of us is negative. But again, we have another game after 2-3 days, and we can fix a lot of things with 1 victory, 2 victory. To get the confidence to come on the position where we want to be. And this championship is a long. But again, maybe have a lot of games. But for us, every next game is most important. We don't split the game. This is strong game. This is not strong game. Every game is strong. Every game is play for 3 points, and every game is important for us. Every next game we want to win. Doesn't matter against who we play. And the previous game it was the same. We will work. We work like this from the first day. We will work like this until the last day. It's we are professional. This is we know what is our goal, and we try to do and to give our best to achieve this goal.
question, just in terms of your striking options. What's your ideal scenario in terms of having? Is it a partnership? Is it a central striker with two wide attackers in, I don't know, Sarr and Pedro, with Deeney or Gray in the middle, or whoever, or Ivić? What? I know because you haven't had everyone fit to be able to do what you would like to do. So I'm just wondering what your sort of your best option would be if everyone was there.
Listen, if everyone will be there, I hope that will be. You will see. You know, we will prepare the best with the player what we have in that moment, and we will use the system what could give us result. Now in this moment, we use the player who is ready to play, from the first second until the last second. Normally, some of them who coming after a long period, they are coming from bench to help the team. But we know that we cannot expect now from Andre Gray, example, or from Will Hughes, who joined us in the last game, after a period of 4 months, to come inside and to score 2 goals. Because if they did it, it's great, it's fantastic. They wanted to do it normally, but we know that this is the process now, what they need to pass to come on the good shape. And, I need to give them the time to play, because with this time to playing, they cannot come in the shape, they cannot come in the good, to have a good confidence, to adapt with the team. From one side, it's some kind of the risk, because you use the player who need the time, but from the other side, it's something what you need to do, because don't have other option. Yes, because if you want to, this player come in the top level where they had been before, they need to play. And, this is something this balance what we're trying to find now, to let them to play, to take some minutes every next game, how we did and with Etienne Capoue. He started to play first game 15-20 minutes, after he's played 45, after he's played 90 minutes. That means this is the process from the player who stay out a long period, and the process how he can come in the one level where he will be with the rest of the team and to can play normally 90 minutes.
Thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you.
Jeff. Other local.
Hello. Hi.
Can I have an update on Adam Messina? And depending on when he comes back, we thought it might be November time. Is the real priority to get a left-sided player in, or do you expect that to happen in January? Are you asking the guys above, I need a left-sided player?
Yes, I'm asking. Yes, I'm asking.
Do you expect that to happen?
Listen, in this moment, we need to see what's going to happen with Adam when he will be available to come back to play. Information what I have now in this moment is that he will be available maybe at the end of January, beginning of February, to be with the team. Again, he will come after 6 months. You understand what I mean? That after 6 months, what performance he will have in the first 1.5 months, we don't know. But again, yes, we have in this moment just one player with the left foot, one guy, it's Sema, who's play all the games, and we know that in this position, yes, we need somebody else who will give us more option.
Is that frustrating for you?
Listen, it's something what I know that we need, but again, I need to work with the team and with the squad what I have to try to take from them 100%, try to find the player who can give me in this position something extra, to take some kind of the risk sometimes and to continue to work.
Thank you.
Cheers, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. Ryan. Elliot, sorry. Elliot, then Ryan.
Hi, Vladimir.
Hi.
So you now have 2 home games coming up after 2 away games last week. Do you believe even without the fans being there, there's a home advantage?
It's home. You play at home, and for sure it's better for the player. They feel more comfortable. I believe each team feel more comfortable when they play home, because they use this pitch more than other. But again, now in this moment, we know that we play without fans, and when you play away, a lot of times you don't feel the crowd. You have feeling that it's like to play at home, but it's not on the one way, because I said that you use your pitch more than the other pitch. You play every second game, third game at home, and for sure for all of us, it's I think better when we play in our home, because and the pitch until now, where I have been in the all other pitches, our pitch is much better than the grass is perfect, is number one.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Vladimir, you mentioned confidence a couple of times. How do you go about restoring confidence in your team?
You know, to have a confidence you have to take from the practice, first of all, from our things what we're working here, and all these things is have connecting with the game. Everything what we work every day with them outside, we prepare them for the game, and they need to be focused for the daily working here, and you know, normally, and with the result, the confidence will come to the team to be more flexible, to be with a better movement, to be with a better passing game between them, and ball possession. This is something what we using here, what we work with them every day, and I know that they are serious. They understand that we cannot be satisfied with this what we did until now in the some games, and how many points we take in the last 3 games. Yes. But again, need to look forward. We need to look for our next opponent, to prepare ourselves and to give our maximum to win this game.
Jonathan, comment.
Thank you. Just quickly, Will Hughes came on over the weekend. How important do you think he will be, not just in the coming weeks, but over the whole season?
We know that previous year, 3 midfield player, standard starter, it was Etienne, it was Will Hughes, and it was Doucouré. Yes, and these 3 players play most of the games together with Tom Cleverley, who is coming from the bench and play some games, and Chalobah, who did some games. But we know that this now team in the first part of the championship, the players who played, it's the guys who play first time between them. It's the guys who, you know, some of them is experienced player like Cleverley, who give a lot. Chalobah the same. But normally you ask me about the Will, because that I start to speak that he's a very important player, quality player. He need time to come back on his shape, on his level where he had been before, and normally to give us this what we expect from him. It's a very important player, yes.
If you enjoyed that, you'll love this.